Hello everybody and welcome back to Ultimate Mobile Racing League. I'm finally back after missing my home race where there was a lot of chaos. I am finally here to commentate again, and I'm back again with our favorite commentator, Larry.
Good evening everyone. The race that I have been looking for the most in the entire season so far. We head into the last 3 races of the first season of this league.
Yes, we are really excited to see what this finale will what will come from this finale, and we are starting to see the first times of the riders coming to the checker flag of the first lap. This track is long and it's in the night, and we will see some good action here with now Laguno taking the pole position with a 37.95.
37s immediately out of the gates. The 37 times were the ones in the free practice sessions, which were the outstanding ones in qualifying. So I'm very excited for how many 37s we are going to see. There surely is still a bit something in there. But anyways, this is already a very promising start to this qualifying.
Yes, we know that Laguno is really fast, but there are also other drivers that are fast too. So we could see a really interesting qualifying. But for now, Laguno is still the poleman with just Piggy second with a 38.10, just being the closest one from the bunch. And it seems like he will. Has done a really amazing time, but now we are going back to the straight line, the finish line, and we will see if anyone will make better time than... Oh, it's Matt! 37.90! Another 37 time. Amazing lap, and now it's Laguno!
Immediately.
Back again.
And I also looked up into the standings, by the way, because we have 3 races to go. So we have Porsche and Hurricane Racing Team, who now aren't tied on points anymore. Porsche now up into second, and Hurricane Racing Team, I think, again missing a driver today. So Plato will have to do all the work for them all over again. And Nitro Edge Racing moving ahead of 1 time. So Matt's team, who also is only competing with... no! Hero is back here because he kind of unretired again. So this is kind of what changed in the team's championship. We now are in the final lap of qualifying. Laguna still holding that time from earlier on. This is the last chance for everyone.
Yeah, we're now seeing Piggy going to the finish line, and he doesn't change anything, so if no one will change their time, then Laguno will be the poleman of this section, and it seems like it right now.
And so no improvement by Matt. He did very well in some qualifying sessions in the free practices. So it was very nice to see him at the top for just a few moments as well. We're gonna see now where he is with that time. Just 700s behind Laguno.
Yeah, let's see here. Let's take also the screenshots so that we don't lose anything. And we have with the pole position of Laguno second, Matt with a 37.90, really amazing time. And just following is Piggy with a 38.03, a really amazing time, really close to the 37, but sadly he hasn't done 37 time. Then we have Kado fourth with a 38.50, then Pigeon with a 38.22, Wilger with a 38.23, then we have Jordi with a 38.35, Frimpong with a 38.42, Hero with a 38.50, Bituko with a 38.60, Miyamura with a 38.85, Oski with a 39.50, Piggy the second with a 39.20, and Alessandro with a 39.40. So this is the starting grid, and we will see you just in a few moments in the race.
Here we are on the grid, Laguno and Matt for the first time on the front row in UMRL. And we're now going to see, as the lights go out, if anyone's going to take the pit lane on the inside. Nobody is opting for it. This was something that we saw in the practice sessions many times. Matt has taken the lead from Laguno. He's pushed him into the wall, and Piggy immediately capitalizing on that. Matt has gone for the medium tires, and into this twisty and tight section we go. It looks like Laguno has lost a few more positions through that. Kato has made once again an amazing start, and now I think there's been lag for Piggy as well. Maybe pushed into the wall by Kato, but Kato in the lead on the medium tires immediately in the first lap of the race.
Yeah, we are seeing that the first group is starting to go away with Kado just trying to escape from this mad group, with Laguna trying to overtake Matt, but there is also Wilger who is now side by side with Laguno, but he has handed back a bit so that Laguna and Matt can fight, and Laguno made a mistake, so now Wilger is fourth, and we are seeing that already there is a big gap between the first 5 riders and actually 6 and the other ones, and we see that they have a really good pace, with now Wilger second. He has overtook Matt and Piggy, and is now trying to catch up to Kado, with now Piggy and Matt fighting, and Piggy trying to overtake Wilger. Also there is Matt now overtaking him. They are side by side, and Matt, Wilger, big mistake. That was not good. He lost a lot of time with Matt lagging, I think. What happened?
Wilger absolutely into the corner of the track, if I'm right. Matt up in the 3rd position, but this lag certainly is not enjoyable. Especially in the first lap, it was very catastrophic, at least on my screen, I don't know. And Piggy now are going for the inside line into turn 1. The move is not done for the lead yet. Kato forces him into the wall once again in turns 4 and 5. And Piggy is staying in 2nd position for the moment. But this is very chaotic racing, and this is exactly what I predicted going into this race. Laguna staying in 4th position, and Wilger now down to P8. What a terrible third lap for him.
Yeah, and now again in the front with Piggy trying to attack Kado, and in the grass with Piggy and Kado just slowing down, and now Piggy is first with Matt lagging 3rd, trying to see if there is any spot to overtake here. It doesn't seem like it, because this race is not easy to overtake here, but we see Kado trying to get a snip into the leadership, with Piggy just defending like a monster, and now Kado is first here, and now in the chicane with Piggy still following him, and now here in the last turn he goes again first with Matt just behind. I think he's waiting for any chances to see them making a mistake. With now Kado again in the lead, and he goes into the grass, so now they are 3 wide, I think, but Matt is lagging a bit, so it's not easy to tell. And again the Matt lag has made Piggy a big mistake, and he lost a lot of time. Now it's just Matt and Kado. Will Kado survive the big lag that Matt is showing here, or he will just stay calm and see if there is any chances to overtake him without dying by this really bad luck with the lag? No! Again, the lag seems to be not that good. Because we don't really understand what is happening, but they are now side by side, and Kado is first again.
It was a great move by, I don't know who did it now. Was it Kato or Piggy? Or at least going up the inside of the 2 turns is a good opportunity to overtake, because otherwise going into turn 1 just from the straight is very hard, because it's such a complicated section yet again in first few corners. So it was a nice move, but obviously we kind of do have the Matt lottery right now here as he goes up into the lead in a few charges, and then once again not. Kato has, though, managed to escape from all these problems right now. He seems to be an expert at dealing with those situations as well. And now they both gone into the wall. Probably Kato not seeing that Matt is in front of him there. And also, look at Wilger's time. Better than the pole lap from Laguno. And for me personally, the best time I've seen all way here.
Yeah, it is really amazing. Wilger is really fast here, but sadly the lag and also some unfortunate things, I think, in the back, because I seen him 6th but 10th. Probably the pit stop, but anyway, some unlucky situation made him go a bit down in the standings, but he is a really good driver and he surely deserves to get into the podium, but yeah, it's not easy. And so sadly this is what happens when there is heavy lag. But anyway, now we see Kado in the pit, and we will see where he will exit the pit, and he seems to be behind Piggy. So now the Piggy Kado fight can actually resume again, and it will be interesting to see when the battle will actually where will it go.
It was a smart call by Kato to pull out of the fight with Matt and go for, I don't know, not clean air, but at least lag-free air. Piggy has undercut Kato, going for another set of soft tires, while Kato is opting for the mediums, as it seems. Pigeon was up in the podium places before he now goes into the pit lane. He does not have a reserve driver contract anymore with Porsche, but he once again is back racing for them, and Matt is in second place. He is ahead of Kato after the pit lane. This is absolutely not what Kato would have wished for. He is in second place, and now the first contestant to take away the lead from Matt, not from Piggy, whose tires might degrade just that little bit sooner.
Yeah, now it's a really stressful situation for Kado and Matt and Piggy, because Matt lags and probably sees everyone lag. Meanwhile, Piggy and Kado sees Matt lag, and now Matt gets the first position. An amazing inside move there, with Piggy just trying to get the lead again, side by side with Matt, and he stays second, and Matt again first. He really knows how to defend, even with a lag, apparently. Now they go here to the other section of the track where Matt tries to escape, but Piggy with a slipstream tries to remain attacked to Matt, with Kado behind, just seeing the battle and hoping they will do an error soon. And we see now Piggy and Matt side by side here in the first corners, and now Matt again first. This battle is crazy here, with Piggy trying to attack at every corner, but Matt resists really well, and now Piggy is again first, but hits the wall, so now he's again second.
I mean, we can't really see it right here from Matt's lines that he's taking, but it's very nice to see him compete against Piggy and Kato, who are P1 and P3 in the championship. But I wanted to note that Piggy and Matt are separated by just 3 points in the Drivers' Championship, so this is very much important in that regard. Wilger also in 4th position in the championship, but he might score just a few points less than these two today, sadly, through no fault of his own. So Matt now 1.5 seconds ahead of Kato. Laguno now in 3rd position. Piggy has he pitted for a second time? Yes, he has, and he again is going for soft tires. Pigeon in 5th position. Rimpong in 6th and 2nd race for LSA, already doing a little bit better, and he's ahead of his teammate now. Hero in 8th position for one time, for a second time, and Jordy in 9th, running pretty solidly for Williams now, and Miyamura in P10. Mr. Martin not having the greatest of weekends so far.
Yes, I think it will be also interesting to see where Laguno will go with the championship, because 6th position right now is not the best. He will probably finish 4th with all the pits, but anyway, it isn't easy for him because he's the closest to Kado. So if Kado finishes like 2nd and Laguno 6th, Kado could really escape in the championship, and it could be a really problematic situation for Laguno and also Piggy, but he is 77 points away, so Laguno is the one that could actually fight better with Kado in championship. But anyway, Matt and Kado are now the only one in the track from the first. Actually, there are 3 drivers in the top 5 who needs to pit stop again, which are now Matt, Kado, and Pigeon, and also there is Laguno, but has been overtook by Frimpong and Wilger. He's engaging a battle between them, so it's really interesting to see what position he will finish in the end. And also Cadmeran is saying that Matt is lagging, and it's a good point because he's lagging a lot, so we will see if he continues to lag like this. It could probably be bad for Matt, because he could also be disqualified for too much lag.
Yeah, 2.5 seconds ahead of Kado. I believe that he does have pace, but he certainly has profited of that as well. And I also find it impressive how Kado could type that on his other accounts while racing in 2nd place in the race. So that's very impressive. Pigeon now in the pit lane. He goes down to 7th position. And he also goes for soft again. He's now a bit further down than I might have expected. He's still doing a good race up to this point, but Laguna and the other guys for the moment are very much ahead of the others. Wilger ahead of Laguna is also very nice after he just got completely put out of the race. Kado has gone into the pit lane for the 2nd time now. He's going for soft tires as well. Hard tires not too popular for the top few guys. Laguna still trying to hold on to Wilger here, but he cannot quite do it. Laguna has now set the fastest lap, 37.6. He was not enjoying this track this weekend, this entire week, but he now seems to have found his rhythm a little bit. And now we see someone again pit from the lead. It is Matt Piggy now in P1.
Yes, now with the pit of Matt, the battle could actually get stronger. Now they are basically a little bit like a rope, I think, because they are like at the same distance, but if anyone goes away, they still catch up. So it's really interesting to see what they will do with now Matt trying to engage in a battle with Piggy here. Now we'll see when he will attack, and Piggy goes to the pit, and so the strategy of Piggy is really interesting because it's completely different from Kado's and Matt's strategy. So yeah, it will be really cool to see where they will go. And now Kado and Matt are fighting, with Kado trying to see where he can get that first position from laggy Matt here, but it's not easy because lagging is not the best when you are fighting an opponent. So now Kado, I think he has slowed down a little bit with that mistake and let Matt go, and we will see if at one point he will catch up, but you know, there is, I think, one pit stop left for them, so yeah, the race is still open.
Yeah, Piggy is an interesting variable now because it looked like Piggy was an entire pit stop behind Matt now, basically, but I don't believe that this is the entire truth. Maybe Piggy's strategy is going to pay off in the end, but I can't see it right now. I'm interested to see now if they're going to go for soft, if they're going to go for mediums, because they now have selected both of these compounds. Wilger is now in 4th position, and Frimpong in P5. Levioso this time not on the podium. They have been on the podium for almost every round. Only in France and Monza last time they haven't. But they're still gonna extend their lead in the team's championship anyways. Which is yeah, just I don't know, they're unbeatable.
Yeah, they have a really strong lineup, and we are seeing that even here they are really strong with Frimpong and Wilger being really good drivers. I think Wilger and Laguno actually now are pretty okay with the position. They suffered a bit in the first laps with those mistakes, but I think now they are a little bit better, more fine with it. So yeah, I'm happy they recovered from these lagging issues. But anyway, now we see that Wilger has exited just together with Laguno basically. So now they are fighting a bit for the 6th position here. And Wilger is side by side with Laguno, and ooh, he has slammed Laguno slammed Wilger into the wall. It's it's common here in this track because it's a closed track, but drivers need to pay attention to that because it could actually be a penalty if they overdo this.
Yeah, since the first race at Spain, it's actually been quite calm in terms of sending clips on the Discord server, but I think this is going to have a renaissance after this race. So yeah, still the two Leviosos running very close to each other, and Laguna in the sandwich, but now he's pulling away from Wilger and trying to get into the slipstream of Frimpong and maybe even Pigeon, who now is in 4th again, but now he goes into the pit. Towards turn 1 we go. Frimpong on the outside, and he does kind of let Laguna go past for the moment. He's up into 4th position. Laguno and Frimpong in P5. Is he going to come back again into turn 7? No, he's not. But at the inside there, that was an incredibly risky move by Frimpong, just trying to steal a bit of time off Laguno, going for the outside line now in the bridge, hairpin. Now trying to get the switch back down on Laguno, and he does so. Laguna down to 5th again, and both slowing now. Laguna goes into the pit lane, kind of confusion, and Wilger, capitalizing on all that, goes up into 4th position again on the medium tire, Frimpong on the hard. So Levioso opting for interesting strategies here, wheel to wheel between them now in this tight and twisty section.
Yeah, we are seeing
Frimpong's still not giving up on these older not older tires, but slower tires.
Yeah, I also want to notice that Matt and Piggy are now into the pit, and we still see that Matt is first with that pit, and Piggy is third, but is really close to Gado. So I think it could actually, that strategy actually was really good for him. Right now, Frimpong is also escaping from Wilger, and Pigeon is also trying to escape from Laguno for the 6th position. There are a lot of things happening, but we are almost at the end of the race, so it will be really interesting to see where they will finish, and if Piggy will actually do an overtake to Kado and possibly even Matt, if he actually manages to catch up. So it will be really cool to see. I'm really excited for these final laps.
I am as well. It's gonna be fantastic. Laguno up into 6th position, and still we have those different strategies here, but it seems like Kado's and Piggy's tire life is almost the same, but Piggy, I believe, has got 1 lap fresher tires in there. I haven't exactly seen when they have pit. Is that going to make a difference? I'm not sure. I think the slipstream is going to be very important if it is going to if a battle is still going to happen between the top 3 there. I don't know how much the tire life is going to affect this.
I think it could be really, it could actually be better for the last lap with Piggy Softs because.
Oh, and Matt's slowing. Matt's
Oh!
slowing at the front. Kato suddenly is within half a second of him. What is happening?
Oh, I think
it is the lag again.
Oh, the lag is actually really bad here and almost colliding to Kado. It's not a real map, but the collision are still there like it's mapped. So this could actually, if it continues, be a DNF because it ruins everyone's race. I hope it doesn't it isn't as bad for the last laps because it could actually really mean the retirement, but I hope not. And there is also Pigeon and Laguno.
Oh, and immediately shooting. Yeah. Sorry.
No problem. There is Laguno who has made an overtake to Pigeon, both slammed into the wall here. And again, Kado and Matt, with Matt lagging a lot. And this is not good. This is absolutely not good.
I don't know, we got 2 laps to go to sort this out. I believe the stewards are gonna sort this out even after the race because Kato just really doesn't know if he is racing somebody, where he's racing somebody. Piggy currently not looking to be a contender for this race win anymore, unless there's something crazy happening with Matt at the front there. Now it looks to be a bit calmer again, but I just can't tell if Matt has benefited of that, but I think Kato has lost time through it. So anyways, we're on the last lap now.
Yeah, now we are seeing for the last time this amazing track with Matt with this lag going to the finish line. Is now going to the last turns here in the last chicane. Really laggy.
Oh,
but in the last turn, Matt wins a really laggy Singapore Grand Prix and it was a really good one, but Matt lagged a lot. But anyway, he won, and in second place there was the amazing Kado, and third Piggy getting the podium, just the third place.
I mean, I'd be very happy for Matt if he gets to keep this one. But I think Kato, those 2.1 seconds, I think he certainly has lost those from the lag by Matt. So if it's not a DSQ, I believe that Matt is going to get a penalty. Still, pace-wise, it's great to see him up there fighting with Kato and Piggy for P1, actually.
Yeah, I think they will resolve this after the race. They will talk a bit and we will just need to wait for the results. In the meantime, we have the provisional standings, and then if I need to do something, I will change it. I will actually take a screen of the real standings and then placing it at the end of the video. But anyway, for now we see that Matt is first, Kat is second, and Piggy third. Then we have Frimpong fourth and Wilger fifth. And then we have Laguno with the fastest lap, which is at 37.60. Then we have Pigeon 7, Bituco 8th, Hero 9th, Jordi 10th. Then we have Alessandro 11th, Miyamura 12th, Piggy the second, third, 13th, and Oski 14th.
Yeah, Aston Martin almost out of the points with 2 cars. My merch is scoring 1 point. Alessandro for the 101st. Still, their best result is 7th position, I think, so they are not too high up this season so far. Jordi in P10 is nice to see. He also had some struggles here. Hero scoring for 1 time, and I don't know, Porskra not having the best of days, kind of a nowhere race for Bituco, I would say. We haven't talked about him all the time. Pigeon being up there. So yeah, it was a strange one once again, I must say.
But I mean, if it wasn't strange, it wouldn't be UMRL.
You're absolutely right. I don't think this is ever going to change. What do we have next time? I think, are we at Brazil already? No, I don't. Niagara Falls. Oh my goodness, this is going to be exactly the same.
Yeah, another American track and another really difficult one, so it will be really fun to see, and we will see you next time in Niagara Falls. Bye everybody!
Goodbye. Like, subscribe.